Well, hello, all you cubic explorers out there. This is Weeza, and if you tuned into the last episode, you realized just how bad I am at this game. Well, today I've actually spent many hours grinding on the cubic pole to find some kind of way to learn how to play this game a little bit better, and I think I have actually, gotten some skill set learned on this. So what we're doing right now and for this episode is we're going to clear this pirate habitation here to get the original settlers back. We're going to relocate our base to this location. We will visit the space station, hopefully mine some of the asteroid belts, and get a new ship. It might be the ship that was on Bardwell 1 that we just need to, get some basic repairs done for. So we don't have to go out and buy one because they are quite costly. But let's go ahead and get into this and see how we can go ahead and exterminate these people here. So there's quite a few pirates here, which is okay. Admittedly, I do have a new weapon, which is actually pretty good. It is a marksman rifle, so we can hopefully take care of some of these people from a distance. We don't have to get too up close and personal. Yeah, and as you can see, the weapon has a nice zoom, and we can get them from a distance. Maybe. Let's go to the closer combat here. Okay, I'm gonna try to get up here on this hill and take care of some of these guys from a distance so we don't get mowed down once they get a little closer. The fire rate on this weapon is not great. The marksman, it is a fantastic little weapon though. But we'll take care of these guys with my old weapon because it's a bit quicker fire rate. Yeah, and we can take care of these turrets while we're doing it so we can come over here without getting our ass handed to us. Are you coming out the door, Betty? Are you? Oh man, I just stepped off this thing. Bam! Right in the face. So yeah, as you can see that this weapon is a heck of a lot stronger. Oh, I thought I'd killed you. I guess I didn't. I corrected that problem. Right in the face. Your cubic little face. Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid the taking out the turrets. Wow, that's a big hole. To see if possibly they're gonna remain there whenever I clear this. Okay, 6 remaining. There they come. Yeah, the AI seems to be pretty intuitive with knowing, like, it looked like he intentionally stood back to recharge his shield, which is kind of cool. Let me go ahead and pop a bandage here. Yeah, I tend to play, my play style is face first into the enemies, which is not a good way of playing, but it certainly makes it more exciting to see if I can just face tank this. Let's get some health back. Nice. Little health pots there. I guess they're not pots, but whatever. Okay. See if someone's here at the top. Aha! They're not looking. Oh my god. That was a heavy hit. Jeez, what the hell did he hit me with? I guess it doesn't matter. He's never going to be able to tell me. And as usual, save your game and save it often. So I actually have gone through this tower one. Ooh, man, he did hit me. Oh, never mind. I just haven't recharged yet. Okay. So I have gone through this tower once before. I cleared it with literal no issue at all. And interestingly enough, this is my fourth recording to do this, and I've probably gotten 5 steps into it and gotten completely decimated each time. And I'm like, what's going on here? It's kind of crazy. So anyway, I'm not hiding footage to keep my embarrassment. It was just one of those things that we needed to get through this a little bit quicker because it was constant reloading and not reloading, but oh, okay, there's a little weapon over there. So we've got one enemy remaining. Let's see if we can find him or her or it. Let's see. I don't see the marker anywhere. Oh, there you are. Bam. So the pirate outpost is cleared. So all of the original settlers are coming back, so we can actually use this for a good little base camp. And the turrets are still in play, which is good because if some of the pirate ships actually fly over to drop troops and such, I suspect that they could be, shot at, which would be pretty cool if we actually shoot down one of their ships, because then I'm suspecting we can possibly repair it and, get a air quotes free ship. But what we're going to do is right now, just go ahead and explore a little bit, see where we can go with this. Okay, Wucedo, and I'm not sure where that is. What is this? Oh, it takes me back to my ship. Okay, that's cool. Well, I guess I needed to get a little closer anyway, because what I'd like to do is build my base right here on top of this, because look, there's already a free chest. So what I was doing at my last location, which I guess is no longer on the map. Yeah, we were over here at one of these, this little location here. I ended up calling my realtor and purchasing that facility and then dismantling it so I could get some of that steel and glass, because I wanted to kind of like make a glass subfloor. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out some of the main construction of this base here, because I wanted it to extend a little bit outside the perimeter with glass so I can like look over the side. So let's see how this works out. And eventually, because I know that there's going to be updates to this game where you can get landing pads or hangars or something. So it would be kind of cool if we had like a floating base over the city. Kind of like, F around and find out. So give me just a minute or 60 and I'll be back with the results of what we're doing here. So this is an interesting little thing I just figured out. If you actually focus on your ship and you click on one of your, oh, well, I guess that was weird. A minute ago, wait a minute, here we go. No. Ah, jeez. Doing amazing things yet again. What I did a second ago is I actually clicked on, this chest, and you see how it's red up there because I actually am taking it from the ship and I can put it right there. I just put that one there and I was like, well, that's really cool. Very nice little mechanic here to like speed up moving things back and forth. So that was super cool. So yeah, let's get back to this and I will be right back. So something interesting's happened. I flew back over to the temple just to get some more resources and such to continue building. And these rays, these energy rays are no longer focused on the temple. So I need to correct that, get everything back to normal over here. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Quite interesting though. Luckily, we know how to do this. So shouldn't take too long to do, but it's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing. Not sure what's going on with that, but as you can see, I've taken a little bit of damage on my ship. I've been kind of on fire for a while here, unlike my gameplay, which is just all fire. Dumpster fire. Okay. And thankfully we know how to do this better than yesterday, because that was slightly embarrassing. So it says it can't go here. That's weird. Well, okay. What's going on? Hmm. Yeah, there. That's strange. Let's get rid of that. Move this thing, hopefully. Hmm. Okay, let's turn it first. I don't know. Kind of weird. F, move, yes. Okay, that's weird. It won't let me. Okay, well, it worked either way. That's cool. So, again, not really sure what that was all about. There was no screen that came up, so I guess it is what it is. Let's get back to this grind. I'm sorry, Nick. I had to take all the glass from your house. It's for the good of the Empire. Oh, oh, it's that serious, huh? One day, son, everything the light touches will be yours. So I have been doing a little bit of a grind here, and I've made quite a bit of progress. So we are going to be establishing our primary base up on the top of this tower. We have now put down quite a few of the benches. This color, or the painting bench, is actually pretty cool. I ended up mistakenly pulling up one of these tiles, and it reverted back to its original color of white. So I had to, match it, because obviously that would have been crazy to leave it white. We have put down OSHA approved lighting, which is cool. Unfortunately, this turret, fantastic. I can't build them, so I cannot move this. I cannot put a light right there for symmetry, which is kind of annoying, until I can build that. So he's going to have to stay, because ships have been flying in, and the turrets will absolutely take them out. So that was pretty cool. And this turret here and the one over here, kind of cool. That one down there was shooting down meteor strikes, which is a good and bad thing. I mean, luckily it's not going to hit my base or anything, but it also shoots them down if they're coming down in the local area, so they're not going to be striking the ground and exposing mineral ore and gems and whatever else. So that was kind of like kind of a dual-edged sword. But one thing that I have done is I have created a mine over there. So I just so happened to pick the right spot as well. But the good thing is, when it's nighttime, I can see the entrance and everything else and find it pretty easily with the lighting. But I have been at it quite a bit, because there just so happens anything that I'm looking for happens to be within my fingertips whenever I ask him to search for it. So that's actually been pretty cool. I think that's going to turn out to be a really nice spot, and I've been like kind of clearing it out for ease and convenience whenever you're walking through it, making sure that the steps and everything else are good, and there's open areas and everything else. So yeah, that's worked out well. The city itself has been pretty cool. I am trying to upgrade my foundries so I can smelt more or faster, and also gain more materials whenever I do so. Unfortunately, I cannot find motherboards. They are not available, so I guess they might be at the space station. That's one thing that I really want to find quickly, so I can get the smelters at the highest tier I could get them at the moment. So it's going to be much more beneficial in the long run, because obviously you're going to be getting more and more material out of the same ore. So it kind of makes sense. And one thing that I can do, I can run up those stairs and continue to improve my cardio, or I could just boop, pop up right up here, which is good, and then bounce back. So what we're going to do is put that glass floor down. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on some music here and fast forward this so we can all have a little experience. And I'm going to build out this base a little bit and just concentrate really on setting up this initial area. Once we get past this, we'll run up to the space station and see if we can get some other boards so we can upgrade some of our stuff. Oh my God. I just figured out something. I'm not quite sure how it worked, but I was able to do multiple, lay out multiple at the same time. I'm gonna have to figure out how to actually do that though, because I have been trying to do that, and it just so happened. It literally just happened, and I don't even know how it happened. But that was kind of cool. It's gonna definitely speed up the whole process of base building. And I was kind of surprised that they didn't have. Ah, there we go. So you basically just click, hold, and drag, which I was trying to do earlier, and it just didn't seem to work. But I was clearly doing it wrong. But yeah, obviously it turns red if you don't have enough material, but that's going to be fantastic. All right, back to it. Well, I say back to it, and we are out of material. So that was fun and very short lived. Oh, never mind. We have quite a bit left, but you can see that this glass here, it looks like it was made from sand because of the lower level or the lower corner. You know what? It might be painted, or you could change the color. All right, back to it. So I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing the walls or the perimeter. I'm not really sure if I'm going to, because if something's going to be coming in and attacking or whatever, I could just jump down or shoot it directly from the edge. But at least this way we have more of a workable area to establish our base and get things started to be built and everything. I'm going to put some structural things in here, a little bit off recording, but I did put down a bed, which is actually pretty good because at night it obviously gets quite dark, and it's nice to be able to just essentially sleep until daybreak, so we can have plenty of light around. So this is the refinery that I'm trying to upgrade. We need 2 motherboards. I've got everything else to do this, and it currently there's no fuel savings in it, but there will be whenever you upgrade it to, I believe, max. I think there's a decent percentage of fuel savings. The speed bonus is currently 75, and the production bonus is 100. I'm not sure if the Dyad refinery is the highest or there's one after that, but we will find out today in this episode, because this part right here is pretty exciting because, as I've said, yeah, right here, said the fuel will be 100%, I guess 100% savings, plus 2 more slots. So whenever we're refining, we can throw a couple things in there and it's going to fill it up in 4 different slots instead of just 1, which is great. It is expensive to upgrade this, but it is totally worth it. This basic recycler, we're going to upgrade this too. Maybe not today because I don't have any uranium. I have not actually gone out and looked for uranium, but we have everything else that we need, and everything's readily available on this planet, which is fantastic. The great thing about this recycler is, for instance, I have 100 stone here. So it's going to process and then give me some energy capsules. You could pretty much throw anything you want in here. I have thrown some damaged weapons because from what I could tell, I was not able to sell the weapons to any of the vendors. And I've already been to the space station and I tried it there as well. If there is something that I'm missing, please leave a comment. Because I would like to hear your suggestions. So what happens is all of these energy capsules, like you can pretty much recycle all kinds of stuff in it. But I was doing some damaged weapons, and it actually gave me a ton of them depending on the weapon and the material itself. So that was actually pretty cool. So there's this little bar here just above the recycler input that tells you how much, like if you put small things in here, like a leaf or whatever, it starts building the green bar. But if it's something ample enough, it's just going to go ahead and process it. So we had 11 going into this. Okay, that only gave me 1. But there was one, I could swear it gave me like 8 to 10. I have no idea what I remembered. I don't remember what I recycled, but either way, it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do since I've been digging out that mine is just throwing the stuff in here and getting some energy capsules because we're gonna be needing these anyway as we go. So that's kind of cool. I might put down another chest here just for random stuff to just throw in here on occasion. But whenever we upgrade this, you can throw multiple things in it. And if you've got the time and inclination, you can go to the space station, which we're just about to go to, and go to that recycler, which quite frankly, we're going to do right now because that one is the upgraded version. So let's get some stuff out of our inventory to get up to the space station and check that out. See if there's anything up there we can do. I don't think I need to take any of this. I don't believe. I do need to repair my ship, but I'm not quite sure if I want to or not. Largely because we're hoping to get a new one. So this regeneration rate, this is for QB. I cannot sell it. I've tried. These other things, I'll go ahead and take an access card. Take my old extractor. And these other things, let's put these explosives down there. I keep forgetting to use them. I'm sure a few of you have been a bit frustrated with how fast I've been dying when I could have just thrown a grenade. But I guarantee you, the soonest that I lob that out of my hands, the soonest as I'm going to kill myself. I am notorious for blowing myself up. So it is nighttime, and there is a sniper over there. I'd like to take him out, but I want to show this animation. It's actually kind of cute. If you're holding something, you'll snuggle it like a teddy bear. I had my gun earlier, and I can't get out of the screen, unfortunately. But I'll try to see if I can get a capture of it later. He was just sitting there rocking back and forth with his weapon. It was really funny. I was like, wow, just like me in real life. So yeah, okay, that sniper is still there. That's cool. Let's see if we can peg him from a distance. Oh, he can certainly hit me. Well, I got him back, so that's cool. Oh, there's another one. Wait, let's see if I can get that weapon from him. That would be cool. Yeah, I do like having that base. Oh man, just wire. I'll take it, but that was a bit disappointing. Having the base up there is really nice because I mean, you can see far and wide. And granted, they can see you too, and they can certainly shoot at the base and break the glass. But I think I want to put like a perimeter on it of metal just to, I don't know, add some aesthetic to it if nothing else. But let's go ahead and jump into space and check out the space station so you guys can get an eyes on that. And now that I've gotten more of a hang of this game, it's a lot easier to maneuver. So yesterday I did cut it out of the recording because I was fiddling around with this for quite a while, and I could not get the jump to work. It was weird. I tried all kinds of things, you know, because in the lower right hand corner it says J and it's flashing. You just press it once and you just start going. But for some reason it was not working yesterday, and I had batteries and everything else, and I have plenty of ship fuels cells now. That's not a problem. And I'm pushing it again, and it does not seem to be working. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. I think it hates me. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about this. Let's see if we can jump anywhere else. I do not want to mess with the pirates because I'm just terrible at this. Oh, let's go check out this signal. This might be a ship. I think it could be. It could also be a pirate. Okay, someone please give me some advice on what is wrong with this thing. I cannot make it jump. Oh, here it goes. That okay. If you're having some issues with it, just go ahead and back out of what you're doing and try it again. Okay, let's get over to the space station now. Hopefully we can get there. Okay. Here we go. So, bit finicky. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is with that, but it's irrelevant. But we're warping over here to this warp gate because the space stations are always, from what I've seen in gameplay, and in this system especially, the space station is right here, next to the warp gate, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna see if I can pick my landing spot. So once you get close enough, it's just gonna go ahead and auto park you, which is good. It's like the valet of the stars. Yeah, so for repairing of your ship and everything else, you can repair it right here. And it looks like it's only 1 cubit to repair it. So of course that's obviously worth it. I have 1,660 left, which is not a whole lot, but we'll see what we can do with that. But my ship was fairly damaged, and I don't know, I just keep, clearly it was a rental, so I don't care about it too much, but I need to stop messing around so much because it's becoming a bit of a problem. Okay, I'm not quite sure what she does. She's just a merchant, but I can't buy anything from her, so I guess I have to increase my merchant skill, which I'll show you that in just a second. But let's go ahead and start this. This is the quantum recycler that I was telling you about a minute ago. It's actually pretty darn handy because it's just gonna do this while I'm doing my shopping, and we can go back and pick up our stuff. What is this? A gear modding. Okay. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So we can bring our gear up here, and all the mods that we found earlier or a while ago, we can bring those up here and start trying to improve our equipment, which is fantastic. But I don't really think that I have any equipment that's good enough to start modding. But if I've got quite a few duplicates of mods, I might actually go ahead and try that just to see how it works out. You know what? Before we run all the way over here, let's try to be more efficient. See if we can use 2 of these for one. And yeah, cool. Maximize our efforts here. That is excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here. Throw this pistol in here. Because, like I said, I'm going to hold on to these for right now, just to see if I can sell them now. But I was not able to before. So I'd rather get something out of it than nothing. And it seems like getting those energy cells are very beneficial because we're going to need them for everything. We run our smelters off of them, and they're used to create higher end. Hello, traveler. Goodbye. Higher level ship cells and such. So, okay, motherboard. Do you have a motherboard? Please? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I need a level 4 trading skill, which we're almost there. So let's sell some stuff, even if it's bandages, just to get my trading skill up. Because darn, really need to get that up so we can please buy some stuff. Oh, good. No, those are mine. I don't want the shotgun. I do not like shotguns. The whole spray and pray thing usually doesn't work for me with the way I play. Okay, we are now level 4. That's fantastic. Sweet. We can get rid of the submachine gun. Nice, nice. And we don't need any of this. We could get some access cards, but we can also get them, I believe, from the little town we're in, but I don't think they sell C, but that's okay. So let's get, I think we needed 2 per. Let's get 4, 6. Well, there's 63, and they're not too crazy. Whatever. Let's just get them all, because we're going to end up needing them anyway. Let's just buy the stuff that we can't make ourselves. That kind of makes sense. I think we've done pretty good with getting rid of stuff. Let's go back over these recyclers and get the, this guy has a stake over his head. And, okay. One of these episodes, we need to check out the fishing component here. Okay. Now that we've leveled up, now we can use this guy, and it doesn't really matter because I'm almost out of money and I don't need anything else for now anyway. So we're going to run back, get our stuff out of this recycler over here, both of them. Head back to the planet, upgrade a couple things, and then let's see. We might hit one of these, since our inventory is fairly empty, we might go ahead and hit one of these asteroid belts and see what fun goodies there are. Okay. Fly out into space. Have a good old time. Okay. One thing I have heard, though, is it is much better so you can destroy these with your weapon. And you can see that I'm getting a couple things over on the bottom left of the screen. But it is actually, ooh, jeez. Man, it's kind of quick. Much more efficient if you get out and do it yourself. And I did upgrade my extractor to, I think I'm what, level 4? Yes, this is tier 4 extractor, so this goes a lot quicker. And that was absolutely worth, that was worth the little grind that I just went through just to get that. Because, man, some of the stuff that we're extracting now, like the tier 4, and let's see real quick. I've actually been finding all this stuff. Eventually, I'm going to, on the planet that we're on, I'm going to go ahead and just find the rest of it. So if we need anything specific, we can find it quickly. But I needed to upgrade the extractor, because, man, it was taking an enormous amount of time just getting basic stuff. Oh my God, I forgot we've run out of oxygen. Okay, I actually got a little nervous and jumped back into the ship. You don't have to go back into the ship completely. You can actually just stand on the ship if you're close enough, and you're not going to run out of oxygen, which is cool. But it was like I keep running into this stupid floating rock with my ship, and I don't want to keep damaging my ship. I mean, granted, it only costs a cubit to fix this particular one, but in the future, it will not. It will cost significantly more. So, yeah, let's see. See if we can get most of this mined out. But I'll fast forward from here, because this is pretty much the same fun stuff. Okay, so that was an interesting little experience. As you can see, we got primarily just sand, which is okay, because we can put that in a recycler too and get some energy cells out of it, or energy capsules. That's cool. No big deal. But what we're going to do for the rest of them is just basically blow them up and do this a little bit quicker so we can get back to what we were doing. Well, at least we've experienced an asteroid field, which is cool. One thing too to consider, and I've mentioned this before, is make sure your shots land, because every shot drains your battery. And I was just sitting there playing around like I had unlimited batteries, but okay. Get back to Bardwell 2. Okay, let's quickly go ahead and stop by our base and upgrade these items real quick and get our shards, our dark shards, I think that's what they're called, out of our inventory and progress with the storyline real quick. Okay, we were coming over here to upgrade this. Perfect. Okay, there is another upgrade. Well, of course there would be. Oh yeah, it would be quantum. I guess quantum is the highest level based off of that recycler that we were dealing with just a minute ago. But this is actually pretty good. Now we've got more slots. So the next one, I'm sorry, oops. The next one is 50% speed, which is gonna be fantastic. So I'm assuming that we can get 2 fairly upgraded ones. I don't have any more quartz, I don't believe. And then we can start processing things a lot faster, which is fantastic. Let's see, quartz, quartz, quartz. I am out of quartz, it looks like. Well, that's okay. But we are doing pretty good for materials, location, base development. On the next episode, I'm going to have progressed the base quite a bit more, relocate some things, put in a bathroom, you know, actually lay this out much more efficiently because the current layout is awful. But I was just getting things in here to get things down and placed. And one other thing that I'm going to do off recording is get everything brought over here from our last base. But what we're going to do now is run over to, see if I can target this. I cannot because the glass is in the way. So that's something to know. We need to get our ship, a portion of our ship somewhere outside of the glass so we can teleport to it easily. Okay, so what we're trying to do is go obtain this shard of light. Let's see if I have everything on me. Okay, I've got the darkness purifier, some grenades, some bandages, health. Oh, let's get some fuel cells created real quick because that would just have been a huge little mistake. A huge little mistake. That made perfect sense. Excellent. Okay, we should be creating them from right here. Oh, this is the ship one. Sorry. I need to organize this in a more logical way. Consumables? Yes. Fuel cells. Let's just go ahead and make all of them we can. We're going to use them either way. Okay, I think this mission marker is going back to the temple. Yes, it is. So that is where we're needing to go. Let's hightail it over here. Talk to our imaginary friend. I say imaginary because he's a hologram, but you know, whatever. I guess a hologram's not imaginary. Close enough. I mean, aren't all of your imaginary friends holograms? Come on. Get me out of the seat. The nearby shrine is missing the ancient key. What? Didn't we already do this? I know we did. Actually, I know we did. And thank God I brought the key with me. We did this on another episode. That is weird. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, that the lights and everything else was... what is going on? Like, we've already done all this. It's just strange. But, you know, whatever. Let's go back through it, I guess. I'm not going to completely repeat it because I know we've already done this. So let's create a light shard. I think we needed 3 light shards, didn't we? We need 4. Wait. Oh, man. Oh, it's always something. That's just comical. But it does say go to Bardwell 3. So I guess we are going to progress to Bardwell 3 in the next episode. And if I'm not mistaken, Bardwell 3 has... Let's see if we can look it on the system map. Bardwell 2. Here we go. Yeah, so Bardwell 3, as you can see, has the red whatever it's called on it. Yep. And it has abundant tier 4 and 5 ore, which is actually a cool thing because it's a good place to, whenever you're going through planets, for instance, Bardwell 1 has a couple things on it, nothing special, 1 and 2, but it's a massive amount of 1 and 2 because those are the only two that are really on the planet. You can kind of find some higher level stuff, but it's not very often, and it's usually from a meteor strike when you do find it. So Bardwell 2 has everything on it, 1 through 5, but it's not in mass quantities, like of specific ones. You can find 2 or 3 here, 2 or 3 there. You have to scour the whole large area to find everything. Totally fine for the immediate base build and everything else in the long term base, because worst case, you can just get something really quick, or for instance, just portal over to Bardwell 3. I am going to do some planet portals whenever we get to Bardwell 3. I'll go ahead and put one on Bardwell 1, 2, and 3. Skip Bardwell 1, but I'm not sure. I think all of the planets have their use. So for this initial system, hey, if we put one down and we don't use it, we can always go ahead and collect it and put it on a planet that we are going to use it on. But either way, I think we've gotten a pretty decent leg up today. It's definitely a better situation than we had yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And on the next episode, we will go to Bardwell 3. We're going to go ahead and check out that ship or a ship. Some of the what is it called? The signals in space, and see if we can upgrade our ship by repairing another one. So I think that'd be a really good start to the next episode, so we can start defending ourselves better and get that damn space pirate taken care of, because he gave me a clobbering the other day, and as you can tell, I'm a little nervous to go repeat that experience. But anyway, as always, I appreciate you joining me today and hanging out. Leave a like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.